What up? What up? What up? What up, man? I appreciate y'all checking me out as always. Know what I'm saying? It's early in the morning. We still working though. You feel me? I really just wanted to put out this video, man. I wanted to talk about the Detroit Pistons, the first summer league game. My impressions of the first summer league game. Now, going into this, a couple of guys I had my eye on. It was Killian Hayes, it was Isaiah Stewart, and it was Isaiah Livers. All right. Two of those guys, I won't say they let me down. It was the first game. I really didn't know what to expect. I saw great things. I saw good things, good athleticism, good hustle, good defense out of Isaiah Livers. I did. I really did. I saw glimpses of it last season, but it was really on display during the summer league game, the first summer league game against the Trailblazers. All right. Other than that, it really wasn't much to talk about. He missed. He didn't shoot too well. He didn't shoot too well at all. I think he only finished with like 8 points. Whatever. But again, that's not really something. I mean, because we talking about a rotational guy, man. It is gonna have some. He gonna have some times where he not scoring the ball or shooting the ball as well as somebody might want him to. I think all in all, with a guy like him, rotational pieces, what you want to see is you want to see IQ and effort. All right, defensive effort, and I think he got pretty good defensive effort. One of the things about him that I like is that he don't get too beside himself when he get the ball. He understand that he's not really a shot creator, so he don't really try to do too much with the seed. You know what I mean? So that was a plus. That was one of the things I got up out of it with him, just to stay on the positive side of things. Of course, they play again. Well, later today, it'll be they play Saturday, whatever it is. What is this? What's the date? The ninth. They play the ninth. They play the ninth. I think they play the Utah Jazz. I'm not too sure. So whatever the case may be, we'll get another chance to see him. The other guy on my list, Killian Hayes. Killian is a very interesting guy to me, man. He really is, because I think we're kind of running out of patience with him as far as Detroit Pistons fans go. I like Killian Hayes. I'm definitely not ready to give up on him yet. But you got to look at a guy like Saban Lee, who is also on the roster. And the thing that you like about Saban Lee is that he stays aggressive. All right. Even as aggressive as Killian gets, he's still you can tell he's timid about things out there a little bit. All right. And he is playing with a little bit more aggression, as far as I can notice, as far as I can tell. But when you look at a guy like Saban Lee, now Saban Lee is not a good scorer or anything like that, but he definitely will attack the basket. He had no problem trying to get to the basket, and he played with a little bit of nuts out there. That's the thing that I like about Saban Lee. But believe me when I say I do not want to see him crack the lineup before Killian Hayes. Now, that's no disrespect towards Saban Lee. I just really have a little more confidence in Killian Hayes than I do Saban Lee. Killian Hayes is another one of these dudes where offensively, at least, you know, as far as scoring the ball, it don't really look like it's there. I really like his point guard skills, though. I love him as a point guard. I think he can make passes. I think he can. I don't want to say he can finish around the rim, but you know, I like the way he finishes around the rim. He got a little bag when he get down there, but at least enough to show what type of athleticism he got. Now, his shooting, we really got to see what happened with his shooting. I seen clips of him, training over the summer. He was working on his jump shot, working on his game. But so far, I'm not counting them out, but so far through this first summer league game, it really wasn't much to talk about. Now, another guy I had my eye on was Beef Stew. Big Isaiah Stewart, my G. All right. Isaiah Stewart told this was a something I saw on the Athletic. Can't remember who it was that he told, but he actually wanted to play summer league so that he could play the power forward position. He wanted to get a feel of it. He said he never played it a day in his life. So to me, a guy who shows that type of determination right off rip, that's good right out the gate. He's willing to make these changes. And listen, man, when I seen him out there, my man went 3 for 4 from downtown. He had two where the defense left him open back to back, and he smacked them both. I mean, smacked them. All right. So that's clearly a part of his game that he's been putting work into. Even though towards the end, the last regular season, man, he showed signs that he could knock that shot down. I think that people just maybe not so much paying attention to the scouting report. Um, I think he finished with like 13 points, 8 rebounds, or something like that. Again, this is a summer league game, and I don't expect Isaiah Stewart to go out there and drop 25, 30 points per game. All right. He a rough house type of guy. He get gritty. He one of the he one of them guys that you might not notice his contributions to a team. All right. And think he had about 5 or 6 fouls. No, that's a little, some of them were a little difficult to me because it looked like he didn't kind of develop this little reputation as a Detroit bad boy. And that's exactly what we need, man. We need that. We need that in Detroit. We need that grit, that toughness, that competitiveness. Somebody who ain't scared to get down and dirty with you. And that's exactly what Isaiah Stewart is. Strong dude, not a lot of athleticism, but he knows how to play basketball for sure, for sure. All right. And he's starting to knock down that outside shot. We'll see what happens in the next game and see if he can continue to build on that a little bit. Who knows? Maybe we don't get the opportunity to see that. Maybe they decide to bench him. Maybe defenses start to close out on him and actually not just let him have that jump shot or have that 3 point shot. All in all, though, I really like what I saw out of Isaiah Stewart. He looks like a leader out there. He looks like a guy who is prepared to take his game to the next level. Speaking of next levels, Jaden Ivey looks like he could be Rookie of the Year. If I had to make a bold prediction in the NBA right now, I would say that Jaden Ivey will come out Rookie of the Year. There's been a lot of talks about Paulo Banchero, Jabari Smith, Chet Holmgren. Listen, man, Jaden Ivey came out. He put up, I think it was 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Listen, I don't. Damn, I don't. That's damn good production right there. Damn good production, and if he can come out there and continue to play the way that he played that first summer league, oh man, y'all in trouble. The league is in trouble with the Pistons for sure, for sure. All right, the league will be in trouble with the Pistons. One thing that I noticed about Jaden Ivey is that he got this kind of speed kills type of thing going on where the dude is so fast with the ball in his hands. I mean, goodness gracious. Very fast, very explosive, but at the same time, that one speed, it can kind of get in his way. All right. And we've seen these things go left before you. You have to be able to slow down, let the game come to you. Sometimes you can't always play on 100, right? Now, that's just a little bit of criticism for him, but I love that pick, man. As a matter of fact, the first play of the game, they come out and they run some beautiful play where if you haven't seen it, I mean, please go look it up. Jaden Ivey, Jaden Ivey caught Jalen Durant for a beautiful alley oop pass, man. First play of the game, right out the gate. It was beautiful. All right, and it just really left me with something. I'm feeling much better about the direction of the Pistons for sure. All right, I had them being a play-in game, a play-in team. Look, man, I think that, man, I think that they could really do something. They could be making a little bit of noise real soon here, man. Now, will they be That's the question. Will they be a 5 seed, 4 seed? Maybe not, but I could see them getting the 6 seed. I have no doubts in my mind that they'll be a play-in team next season. Um, let's see other takeaways I got from it. Braxton Key has some work to do. Um, Boheim. He really didn't impress too much that first game, and in my opinion, he didn't at least. But who's to say? Again, we have a whole summer league. We don't know what's about to happen next. We don't know what's going to change. But all in all, I'm happy with what I've seen out of the Detroit Pistons so far. At one point, I think they had a 13-point lead or something like that. Only ended up winning by 3 points, which is, that's okay. They still won. That's all that mattered at the end of the day. All in all, I'm very excited, real excited to see what's going to happen, man. Up and coming. I'll definitely have my eyes on game 2. I hope y'all will too. And I appreciate y'all checking me out as always. That's been my 10 cents.